No, so he was not there. He was 500 miles away from his wife, but he managed to impregnate his wife while he was away from her. How did that happen?
We don't have that one in our country. I think that is spiritual. In traditional healing and in Nyanga, there is also spirituality that is occurring. For example, there is people who can send some stuff from here, and then they say they send it by air, through the air. They throw it through the air, and then it attacks that person. So I think that is spirituality. There are people who have gifts like that.
And that
For
is
example,
your
there
area.
are,
You are
for example,
Sangoma, right?
no, yeah, I'm a Sangoma.
Yes.
But I think even the Nyangas are the ones that are good in that. For example, if maybe my wife left,
Mm-hmm.
went to Durban, I can take medication and mix it and send it to Durban to go and fetch my wife. So the Zulus are good in that one. The Makosis are good in that one.
Okay.
So
In
this is
traditional healing, spirituality is involved. And in spirituality, you know that there are things that are like magic.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot explain how they happen. For example, somebody will say, I can perform, for the Nyanga will say, I can make the thunderstorm. And then he mixes his medication and then he does that. And it occurs. And then
So
maybe you lost your cows.
how does
You lost your
magic
cows.
how does magic happen in African tradition?
It's
Because
through me.
I saw in my district, I saw a man cutting his thumb pieces and eating the pieces, and when you open a mouth, the tongue stay there. I saw
This is true.
walking on thread. So it's just happening in our eyes, and that is not real. Or how do you say that?
That is spirituality. You can't explain it or how it happens. It's just like somebody he got his cow lost, and then he will send the medication to go and fetch the cow, and the cow will come back. Like when somebody has got a case, then they use the spirituality medication, and then the person wins the case, whereas he's done the thing, but he will win.
Okay,
That's spiritual.
can Sangoma walk on water like Jesus Christ?
What?
Can Sangoma walk on
Sangoma.
Eh?
Walk on what? On water.
Walk on water, walk on a river, walk on a sea like Jesus Christ.
that probably in Nyanga. I think in Nyanga.
No.
That younger
That's a
can
Nyanga that can do that. That's a Nyanga that can do that.
But Jesus
The
was
Nyangas,
dealing
no,
Jesus
rather the
was
Nyangas
dealing
are more spiritual than the Sangomas. Sangomas mostly they learn medication, herbs. They learn herbs, how to mix herbs, how to treat person with this and this. The Nyangas, they go overboard and they do other things.
I see.
But if the Nyangas are not trained, if they are not trained as the Sangomas that go for 5 or more years of training, how do you balance that with a younger walking on the water, eating razor blade, cutting his tongue, and
It's because the Nyanga goes to me. For example, the Nyanga will go to you, knowing that you can be able to do spirituality that makes him to walk on the water. And then he will move from you. He will go to Mr. Nuba and ask Mr. Nuba, do you know how to reclaim cows that have been stolen? And then Mr. Nuba will say yes. Then he will learn that. He paid you, he's paying Mr. Nuba, and then he's shopping around for all these things.
so in other words, he's a freelancer.
Yes.
They freelance. They even go. They are the ones that even go out to Tanzania Benin, Togo, Nigeria to go and learn these spiritual
I
things.
see. Well, let me ask a question. As a Sangoma, do you do legal practice? And if so, are you licensed?
Yes, I'm licensed. I'm licensed as a
Okay.
nurse. I'm licensed as a homeopathy. I'm licensed as a Sangoma
Oh,
with different councils. For example, I'm licensed with the nursing council, and then I'm licensed as a homeopathy and as a homeopathy with the BHF, and then I'm licensed as a Sangoma with the HSCP.
Okay, that's
do you see in the future? Do you see in the future that there could be a collaborative effort with all of the Sangomas in South Africa, with a view of expanding that relationship elsewhere in Liberia, in Nigeria, in Togo, and so that you have, like you have the African Union, for instance?
That's one of my dreams that I see it happening, because if we do that, we can work hand in hand and we can be able to help each other in problems that we have as traditional healers.
And if so, how soon can that happen?
So what?
What is the time frame? When do you see it happening?
Because of the situation with traditional healers, as I said, that there are charlatans, there's jealousy, because we started a movement for regulating the healers here in South Africa. That was when in 1994 when the independence occurred. But up to till now, we are in the interim stage. We're not completely regulated. And it makes me wonder, why are we still in the interim stage? Whereas it's been a long time that we struggled for this. So it depends on how the healers feel. And as I said, that there are more charlatans than healers. I don't think the charlatans want to be collaborated. They want to work in their own corner, do whatever they are doing, and rob people. That's another problem that we are confronting.
Now you talk about the church. You say these people wear green clothes. They go to these churches and they have some concoction that they blow around. How do you look? Yeah, how do you look at Shepherd Bushiri?
Shepherd Bushiri is not a healer. Shepherd Bushira is not a healer. Shepherd Bushira is one of these these prophets. I don't know where he got his prophecy, and I don't know how far he was taught this prophecy of his. And I still have problems with how he treats people, because I understand there are oils that he gives to the people, and also there's water that he gives to the people. But he doesn't belong to the Zion, because he doesn't, I don't hear that he's got his string. He doesn't have his string, so I have a problem with him because I don't know how he works.
Is he staying in South Africa? Or if he's not, does he have his church staying in South Africa?
There are lots of churches here in South Africa he's got, and I don't know, people, I think he's hypnotizing the people who believe in him, because people are, even if
and would you consider people like that in Nyanga?
No, I think he's into cult. More
so he's in cultism.
Into cult, yes. That's how I feel. I don't know. There are lots of these prophets that I believe they are in cult, like Prophet Omotoso, Prophet Mutlala. He is a South African. So there are a lot of them. They do their thing. I don't know, because at the same time they say they don't want traditional healers, but they do visit the traditional healers. They do
Oh,
visit
yeah.
the Inyangas. So you don't
Oh.
understand what is happening.
Okay.
All
So let me
right.
ask you maybe my last question.
Okay.
You
Okay.
are a
We
Sakoman.
gotta go to the line. We gotta go to the line, guys. So
Yeah, coming. Let me just, Mr. Wright, just let me ask you one question.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
You are a Sakoman, at the same time you practice homeopathic. Are you
Medical.
allowed in the hospital if, for instance, I'm present in South Africa in the hospital and I'm suffering from diabetes, but they are giving me metformin? And you understand that metformin will compromise my liver and etc. etc. Will you introduce yourself as a sarcoma and ask the medical doctors to treat me?
They know that I'm a Sangoma where I work. They know that I'm a Sangoma because I wear, there is a certain attire that I put on my head. For example, this cloth I put on my head. So they know that I'm a Sangoma. Sometimes I put on beads. So they know that I'm a Sangoma. And secondly,
Can
when
they allow you
patients,
to
for
treat
example,
someone?
not at the hospital, but I treat them at my place.
Oh,
When
okay.
somebody has got, let me make an example. When somebody, I do events, for example, with patients, and then I find patients that they've got high blood pressure, they have diabetes, they have high cholesterol. What I do, I advise them on the herbs that they must buy, like the spices, because there are spices that help diabetes and high blood pressure. So when I give them education and counsel them, I do advise them what to use. Because the others, they will say, I'm using this metformin and it's making me uncomfortable. Then I will tell them, no, try this and this and this and this and see how it goes and give them the directions. Even with the people that have got high blood pressure. Some it helps, some it doesn't help.
Okay.
Mr.
Alex, are
Wright?
you there? Alex. Okay. So we're going to keep rolling. Alex is not here. When Alex comes, we'll then go to the line. Who was coming? Was that you, Mr. Lugo, coming in?
No, they're going to Claudia.
Claudia is not here. Okay, Alex is here. Alex, take us to the line. All right.
Okay, so that's it this evening here, folks. You've been listening here on Top 105.3, the program I beg to differ. It's about time that we go to the phone lines here from you 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504 are the numbers supported you tonight, and you're going to be live on Top 105.3. You listen to our guests here explaining what having issues. You listen to panelists asking a lot of questions here, and maybe you want to get a clear understanding from the guests. It's about time I will take you here this wonderful evening to hear from you. 0776 105 105 881 143504 0776 105 105 881 143504. And you're going to be live here tonight. Let's hear from you quickly on the telephone line 0776 105 105 881 143504. You listen to the guests here, listen to panelists, and you've been following the show. Maybe you did not get something that you were explaining about and you want to get a clear understanding. She's the rightful person now to answer you, and so you can call us on 0776 105 105 881 143504, and you're going to be live. So while we are waiting, we take the things on and keep it rolling here. We'll get the call and then we'll hold it right there.
Liberia, my people like a typo. Top FM 105.3, we on the air. Leader, shout, Sheku Koroma.
0776 105 105 881 143504. 776-105-105-881-143504. Let's hear from you this evening.
I bet to differ people. If it's not correct, we go talk and so. From 9 o'clock to 12 midnight, we sleeping here, we ready to fight. No palava, no fear.
0776-105-105-881-143504. Well, 2 minutes of you. If we can't get you, and I have to go back because we can't keep our guest waiting. Yeah, so if we can't get you, we have to go back to her and continue the show here. 0776-105-105. We go on the line and pick her Bedekatu. Who is here on the line? Let's quickly picking her up. Hello.
Yes, yes, sir. Mr. Doyle Wu. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chief. How you doing?
We bless God and good evening to all of
Welcome
our
to the show.
professors. Yeah, thank you. Good evening to all of our professors. Good evening to Mr. Guest. Welcome to class. Thank you for following the show. I guess our studio guest topic on the discussion has to do with a health-related matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we just want to say thank you so much to her for accepting our invitation. We want her to know that this invitation has been awarded to her. It is because of us, not our professors. They know her, they know what she stands for, but because we wanted her to come and share her expertise with some of us too, to learn something, take some advices in that we can follow, and maybe one way or another, we can be able to benefit from it. That is the reason why they choose to invite us. So we want to commend them, also commend her for accepting our invitation. We just pray and hope that we want her to make this class to be her class, if not every day, but at least twice in a week, so that we can learn more from her. Thank you so much. Congratulations and welcome again.
Thank you, Bedekatu, for being part of the show. We'll pick up one more call and then we'll go back. 0776-105-105-881-143504. 0776-105-105-881-143504. We'll pick up one more call and then we go back quickly here. So 0776-105-105-881-143504. 1 minute. If we can't get to, we go back to the panelists. Continue the show. 0776-105-105-881-143504. 0776-105-105-881-143504. That's it. We will hold it there. Give it back to the co-host and continue the show.
Thank you, Mr. Wulu. Thank you so much. Thanks to Bedekatu for calling in. Madam Marker, so
Mr. Ryan,
the caller, I'm sorry?
let's just put in this person because they're already on the line. We take it.
Oh, okay, sure, go ahead.
Hello,
Yeah, hello, Mr. Wu.
Asmin, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. My name is Asmin Jallo. I'm calling from FP community.
Go ahead, I hear you quick.
Thank you. Listen to the guest. I want to ask question.
Okay.
Yeah, I was listening. I hearing her saying that they can send people to go and learn about their tradition, their medical tradition.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what are the place they can send people like in West Africa, Togo, or Nigeria, or Benin Republic. Whether they have pharmacy there, or in the North Africa, whether they been going there interact with people because all from Africa
Mm-hmm.
and we want be pan-Africanist to be work here, to get medicine here, and we'll have to work collectively, at least West Africa and East Africa, North Africa, all the same way the Queen people doing.
Mm-hmm.
Open pharmacy then and hospital all around people to get access for that medicine. Or if you now only South Africa, maybe other people no yet because all now our parents and no medicine, but we lead that in them. We're promoting the Western people medicine. So now the question I want to ask for.
You asking whether there will be a pharmacy.
Huh?
You asking whether there will be a pharmacy in any of the counties or the country?
Yeah, what example, because if you connected with West Africa, I listen to us say they can send people Nigeria example or Togo and South Africa and West Africa are far.
Mm-hmm.
And if you send somebody on the side, I think you get connection on the side here. Whether that medicine, maybe they get it in Togo or in Benin Republic or Nigeria like that.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. You have a good night.
Thank you so much, husband. So we'll give it back to the panelists. Folks, we are not taking any more call again. We'll leave it like this. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Mr. Wulu. Thank you. So we'll come back to you, Madam Hacker. So there were two things. One, the first caller said he was asking you to make your presence here at least twice a week because you're providing so much education and you are not here to just talk to us, the panelists, but you are here to speak to the others that are listening through the radio and watching us through the social media. So they would love for you to come back at least twice a week, if you can do that. And the other guy said, are you collaborating? You already said it, but I want you to explain it to you. Are you collaborating across different countries? Because, you know, the medicine that you could use in one country could be used in another country. And so that might help, you know, those of us on the continent. So I just want to explain that to you. Maybe you got the question.
You are
Rishi?
muted. Yes. Okay.
I would say with the collaboration, I think it's a good idea to collaborate because at the same time, there are herbs that you get in other countries that you don't get in the other countries. For example, there are herbs that people get from Togo, from Nigeria, from Tanzania that we don't have. And that is also going to open a line for us to be able to treat other cases because we'll be taught by the other people how they go about treating the diseases. For example, I usually read from the papers or from Facebook that there are people who can manage HIV, although I haven't experienced it in other countries. So I would like to know how they do it and what proof do they have. So that will need the collaboration more than anything.
Okay.
The first question, are you able to come back here and are you able to be frequent on this platform? To be able to educate?
No, I don't have a problem with that. I can.
Okay, great. All right, so we're coming back in the second half of the program. I want to step aside and allow the veteran because I think you guys settle this. I don't know how this thing is. So I'm going to give it back to him so that he can continue with the second half of the show. Veteran Smith?
Thank you very much, Mr. Wright. Now, how should I call you? Midwife, hacker, traditional healer, hacker? How you would like to be called?
I would like to be called traditional healer Haka.
Okay, traditional healer hacker. Okay, let me start with the. Are you finished with all of your presentation, or there are some you want to finish
No,
before we can ask questions?
there are some that I have. I
Okay,
haven't
continue.
finished it.
Continue.
Okay. Then I was talking about the collaboration and challenges of the collaboration. While the World Health Organization recognizes the existence and the importance of traditional healers face various problems and challenges regarding their regulation. As I have said, that there is only interim council that has been established. And I don't know why is it not like going forward to be a permanent, like the other councils that are here in South Africa. And there's also charlatanism, because the profession is open. Anybody can enter and anybody can go out. So nobody controls it. So charlatans, when they want money, and because of high level of unemployment in our country, people tend to traditional healing as an option. So I would like that the government looks at how the council is formulated. Although I think the other problem is that the healers themselves, they are conflicting with each other. The other one wants this and the other one wants this. They don't agree. So that's why the government is lagging in concluding the council. The effect of the role of the traditional healers in the healthcare system. Traditional healers are accessible and affordable, and they are within the community. They are the first contact of the community. Whenever the client is ill, they are the first to be contacted. And also they are available anytime. You can wake the traditional healer anytime and he will attend the patient. There's no time where they say now they are closed. There's nobody.
Madam Haka,
So
let me
that's
just
why.
let me just hold you real quick. And I want to, Mr. Nippet, I'm going to have to mute you because we're getting the feedback from you. And then when we come to you for your question, I'll unmute you.
Oh, I'm in the car. That's why.
Okay, no problem, sir. No problem. Thank you. Go ahead, ma'am.
So the role of the traditional healers in the medical system, it would be my dream that the traditional healers work hand in hand with the biomedical doctors, because if they can work hand in hand, they can be able to cure lots of patients, and they can also be able to be involved in other courses like the HIV management course, and also on the research to be done on the medication with the traditional healers' permission, because the biomedical people have a tendency of taking decisions for the traditional medicine, which is one of the sketch that the traditional healers don't want to collaborate with them. And traditional healers need to also be honest, and they need to stand firm for their profession. And they also need to control their profession and not allow other people like charlatans to enter their profession. Thank you.
Okay. My first question to you, you seem to be very knowledgeable. You have your nursing profession, you have your Sagoma profession, you have your traditional healer profession. How are you able to balance all three together if you have a patient? How do you balance all three? Your nurse experience, your Sagoma experience, your traditional healing experience, and another one, a midwife experience. How are you able to do all of that at one time?
For me, it is an advantage, because whenever I consult the patient, I will be able to decide this one needs biomedical attendance, and whereas this one will need traditional healing attendance. I won't be giving a patient something that won't help her or him. And I also I am also able to look at the patient, because with the nursing, you look at the signs and symptoms also of the patient. So by detecting the signs and symptoms, I will be able to detect, no man, this one is not for herbal medicine, this is for biomedical medicine.
Do everyone in your position have to go through all of that, or some of them just have only one?
No, I was lucky enough because I started by training as a nurse, and then after that, I became a traditional healer. So I could be able to handle both.
And this question, before we go back to the other callers, have you decided to start telling how your parents did to you and gave you the ancestor passes to you, a traditional healing, the techniques and all of that? Have you been able to prepare your children or other people who are interested to have that knowledge? One of the things we're not good in is to pass information from one generation to the other generation. So what are you planning to do when you're no longer around?
No, I'm planning to leave my legacy to my kids. Although, you know, the children, the 2000s and the children, the younger generation, they're not interested in the old stuff. But I will try my best to teach them. And leave the legacy with them. Because
They are
another
not
thing
interested.
then most of the kids, the younger generation, they're not interested in traditional healing and traditional things. But there are some that I can see that they are interested. And another thing, I've got books that I write the herbs that you mix this herb and this herb and this herb and this herb. So I've got books of herbal medicines that I want to type and then make a booklet and then leave it to them as a legacy.
Are you planning, since you on our show, are you planning for us to help you with these books so we can benefit from it too, or you just want to keep it in South Africa?
No, if people are interested, I can send them. But with the issue of being a Sangoma, I cannot tell them that you are going to be Sangoma. My ancestors are the ones that are going to locate somebody who's going to take over when I'm gone.
Take us through that process. How would the ancestor deal with someone like me? And I'm in the United States, and I'm interested in that. How long will it take for me to get that knowledge? Or if I'm working with you, can you help me in that process?
This is my last question.
Can you help me or direct me to somebody that might have similar characteristics like myself and help me intervene to my ancestors so I can have that knowledge?
Don't they have people that are traditional healers in the United States?
I think they do.
And say you lead me to one, because
yes, they do.
I think there are people that are traditional healers in USA.
Yes.
She does not even know your ancestors, friend.
They do. We do have traditional
No,
healers.
so you can consult them. Or ban the incense and request your ancestor to refer you to them.
But Mr. Nemo is saying you have to come directly from you, because one of the regret that I have, my father, he used to do something, and I thought I would have been smart enough to learn it from my father. He would put the book under the pillow, and everything in that book, he go to sleep, he will remember, I know in the dream, everything in that text or something, he will remember it. I tried to do it. I put a Sarata under my pillow. It just didn't work for me. That would have been one of the gifts I would have loved to receive from him. You put it under the pillow and you go to bed. So whatever exam you are having the next day, it would then appear in your dream, everything of that test and exam. I didn't have that.
Maybe because gifts are not the same. Maybe you will be given another gift, not your father's gift.
And this is the gift that
I like
gift that I have that to ask questions, to interview people.
Yeah,
That's the
you see,
gift that
that's
I
a
have
gift
there.
that has been given.
Now don't get
And
passy.
maybe more gifts are going to develop.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
so
Mr. Let
Mr.
Mr. Nemo now, please.
Mr. Nemo, how your father, he was a traditional person and you didn't get that gift?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather.
Yeah, because there's some interference. Okay,
Maybe,
yes, because I didn't have.
maybe he,
I did
maybe
not
he
have.
didn't click on it.
Okay, I did not have the calling, and his brother was sent for training
Mm,
for 7 years,
mm,
and the trainer was a relative of the family in a different town.
mm, mm,
And when they came, I think that was a dog head that this man was to, my grandpa brother was to find
mm,
to prove that he graduated. And the trainer, after several hours, the trainer came to
mm,
my grandfather
mm,
and he said, "Don't treat me like that."
mm,
They made a part of fire, the firewood. The
mm.
trainer and my grandfather went and danced in that fire. And, and the trainee, after they did that, the trainee found what he was looking
Mm,
for. So I feel that it was the how they call it how to I can't get mine. I feel that I know it was the two groups, Sagoma fighting in
mm,
Yanga.
mm,
So, that's what I feel. And my grandfather was not a small man.
mm,
Somebody walked to a farm and the person said he was owing him $3. I don't know, $3 or $2.
mm,
And that his cousin now. And the cousin held his neck, brought down the machete or cutlass,
mm,
and the cutlass broke right to the handle.
mm,
People find him a cow, and that my grandfather paid the cow because that was his family man.
mm.
So, okay, now let's go back. What is the memorable healing that you have done in the past?
Mm,
Traditional healing. I want to know that.
mm.
After I explain all these things here, why is why you can't remember? You heal what? Or cancer or diabetes or this and that. what is the one you remember most? Or tuberculosis, what you remember most that benefit the African continent?
The one that I remember is the one that there was a guy who had mental issues. He just passed his university and they brought him to my place. He was crazy. He was getting out of the windows, jumping off the windows. And then I treated him and he was okay. He became okay. The second one is one of the people that has stayed for 10 years without a child. They couldn't get a baby. So I made some medication and then they got a baby boy. And there are more.
Okay, that's great. But I'm supposed to go to jail.
Who?
Me.
Why?
In Liberia for criticizing the government. Can I come to you for rescue?
Yes, if you can come. No problem.
Okay.
You mean for court cases? For court cases.
Okay, that's
You mean
great.
You mean for court cases?
Yes, that is great. And
Yes, you can come. I will just give you an example. There was a guy who shot his girlfriend by mistake. And the case was going on and on and on and on and on. And then he came to me for helps. And then what happened? When he went to the court, the magistrate asked him, "What do you want here? Your case was long done, finished." And he was acquitted.
okay, now if I am guilty, let's say I stole money in my country
Mm,
and they take me to court,
mm,
say, $500,000, $1 million,
mm,
and they audited the account and they say, Mr. Numbo is guilty. He needs to restitute the amount.
mm.
Will you stay pray for me, or do what you have to do for me to be free, set free?
If it's a case, I don't have a problem.
Huh?
In a case, I don't have if it's a case, I don't have a problem. I don't care what you did, as long as you have a case.
So you are like a lawyer, right?
I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a healer.
Okay, Mr. Numa, let's go to Mr. Nipe.
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean,
Mr. Nipe.
the whole show is very entertaining.
Yeah.
I hope we have you back, though. Don't run
Okay.
away from us.
No, I won't.
Mr. Nipe.
Yeah. Okay, Pat. Patricia, we in Liberia, we can call it short and say Pat.
Yeah, that's true.
You like it that way to be called Pat?
No, it's okay.
All right. Now, science is science. Homeopathic is a form of science. Traditional healing is a form of science. Sagoma is a form of science. And what the other one is? What the other one is? How you call it? Inyanga. Inyanga is a science. Now, if all of those things are a science, can we call you a scientist? An African scientist?
Yes, you can.
Okay. That is one of the reasons why I said that given how a voice you are in homeopathic medicine, Sagoma, perhaps you could think one day to have some liquid, the leaves, you liquefy them and start to heal people, because sometimes the conventional medicine, like you said in your opening statement, They
Mm.
try to minimize the ailment, but they don't heal.
They don't heal
And
and they
life is
don't
about
listen.
healing.
Mm.
Yeah, life is about healing. So I will encourage you to see how you can perfect your skill and then bring them into the form of a
Mhm.
solution in the bottles or some powder or something that if a person has whooping cough, diphtheria, asthma, bronchitis, lungs disease,
Mm.
kidney, at least they can be
And liver.
healed because the incidence of people going for dialysis is too much. I have
Mm.
a friend who
And
goes for dialysis on, I think, on Monday,
the
Wednesdays, and Thursday, 3 times a day. And he
Mm.
has to be on the bed for more than 5 hours. Now,
Mm.
if you have something for the kidney, for instance, and you have that in the form of a powder, like tea, like, how long will it take a person with dialysis to be cured? Or with kidneys, disease, kidney stone to be healed?
We usually put a time frame like 7 days, from 7 days up, but usually it's 7 to 10 days, depending on how severe the disease is.
So everywhere is a severe case, and the person
Mm.
is undergoing dialysis, how long will that take?
It might take 7 to 10 days to lessen the disease, but then to treat it completely, I think it will take more. But it depends on how severe the disease is.
Okay. Okay. All right. Take it back, Mr.
Okay,
Rice.
Mr. Nippy, thank you. Madam Claudia?
I've been patiently waiting. I'm so
I
happy
know. Go
it's
ahead.
my turn. All right. So, before I get into my load of questions in a question, are you literally saying that paraplegic athlete that allegedly accidentally shot his wife through his bathroom door was acquitted
For
because
the
of
people,
your healing?
was it what?
Was acquitted because of your healing?
No,
Because
no, he's a white man. He's a white man. They don't use herbs.
oh, it was someone else.
He's a white man, that guy, so he doesn't use herbs. They don't use whites. Don't use herbs.
Okay, so but has anyone from, for example, like Nelson, the late Nelson Mandela, someone of a high prestige, have they ever came to you for help?
No, the people that came to me for help, it's whites, and also from people. I have clients from UK
Okay, so
and colors.
my question is this: you talk about spiritual healing and other aspects of healing, but
Mm.
then we also have people that believe that you have to believe it to feel it. A lot of people believe half of the things that are happening to them is all in the
Mm.
mind. And the white man would say having a compulsive disorder where you just believe you're sick and the mind will start to play tricks on you. So how do you, as a traditional healer, how do you manage to, they don't have any complications physically and it's all in their mind, but you still got to give them medicine. You still got to give them a dose of your stuff. So how do you balance that where it will not affect them physically, like where their liver was damaged or their kidney was damaged, but you still got to give them a dose of something? How do you balance a
No,
compulsive disorder patient?
as I told you, that we still have a problem because we don't have the measurements of our herbs. And secondly, if the medication is strong, you limit it, and then you ask the patient to go to the doctor for bloods and all that.
Oh, okay. So, for example, I don't believe in traditional healing. I've never tried it. I don't even believe in drinking country medicine. But is it recommendable more than an actual tablet that the doctor would prescribe? Because that's measured properly. I'm told how to take it. If I mix it with certain things, it can damage my liver. Because in Africa, we know that a lot of the liver sclerosis conditions and a lot of the kidney damages and so forth is caused by herbs not having the rightful measurement.
But at the same
Go
time,
ahead.
also at the same time, also the biomedical medications, they cause liver failure, they cause kidney failure, they cause cardiac failure. For example, I'll give you an example. Metformin, if you take metformin is not a good drug for diabetes. Metformin damages your liver, damages your kidney, damages your kidney. And then also, if maybe you take HIV tablets, HIV medication, including with TB medication, it also has some side effects on you. Like your kidney fails, your liver fails. So it's both sides. There are complications. It just needs us to be careful and take care of our patient and see how you can give it and weigh your views. For example, if you feel that this medication, because we know the medications that are strong in our herbs, there are herbs that you cannot just give randomly. For example, I'll make you an example. I don't know what you call it, though, that we call it intuma. It's used by men who have a problem with libido. If that thing you give it to your patient without taking the seeds inside, it kills the patient. So there are certain herbal medicines that we know that they are dangerous. Just like the drugs, there are certain drugs that are dangerous. So it's the same.
Okay, so I just have one more thing to say, a statement and a question. You're a scientist, so that means that every day you create things that you hope to work. You try different trees, flowers, loops, and all kind of stuff. But I know there was a situation where there was a baby mom. She gave her baby Christmas tree leaves. She boiled it, gave the baby like half a mineral bottle filled, and the baby overdosed on it. We had to rush the baby to the hospital, and we decided to charge the mother with child endangerment because of that overdose. But what is the proper? You don't know the proper measurement because you stated you don't. But what is the proper, in your own analysis, measurement? If I boil or like take grass and boil it, what do you think would be the proper measurement? A spoonful, a bottleful, a cupful?
No, a teaspoon for a child. You can't give a spoonful. Five meals for a child and 10 meals for an adult. If you need to have more, it's about 15 meals for an adult. As I said to you, I'm lucky because I'm a nurse, so I know that how much dosage must I give to a patient in the biomedical. So I correlate that with my herbal medication and test it and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I increase it little by little by little. I don't just give a half a cup or what, because that is dangerous for a patient.
Okay, and one more, and now that we know that you know how to measure it, to know, that also means that you're still testing. Has there ever been an issue where you've been accused of your medicine being a cause of someone's problem medically? Have you ever had those challenges before?
No, I didn't. I never had.
But can people have those challenges? Has that been an issue?
No, there are people that have it. As I told you that there are those that are charlatans. Because if you are trained, they tell you mix this with this and give so much to the patient. You understand? But there are those that just the following day the following morning he becomes a traditional healer, whereas he didn't go and undergo any training. Those are the ones that run into problems because they don't know how to give and how to mix the medication and what to mix. Maybe they mix something that is not supposed to be even ingested by the patient.
Okay, that sounds good enough. So what can I take from Liberia? I know you know a lot about the trees and stuff that the resources we have in Liberia. What do you think it's healthy, almost like a vitamin that I can boil and maybe drink a spoon or two a day, every day, to immune my system so I look healthier, so my skin glows?
With me, what I use is I use turmeric. You know turmeric, ne? You know turmeric? Turmeric.
She asking you if you know turmeric.
Claudia, she's asking if you know turmeric.
No, I'll ask Meta AI to show me a picture of it. But if I don't have Meta AI, how will I know what it is? How can I?
You can find it from
turmeric is a spice.
Market and whatever you.
It is a spice. Turmeric is a spice. It is a spice. It's not everywhere.
Okay.
So you use turmeric, you use cinnamon, you use ginger, you use garlic, use a little bit, a pinch of black pepper, and make a tea out of it and drink it. And also
And if I may just back her up a little, I come from a traditional background with my maternal grandmother, peace be to her memory, and where every week we would drink the Blue Band margarine cup, me and my siblings. Now, one would think that the volume of that Blue Band cup, which is almost a gallon, would have done us some disservice, or would have rendered us into poor health. Unfortunately, we were always healthy. We didn't go to the Western doctors. I never went to hospital until I was about 54. And that was what my grandmother continued to do. Eat in the family, and she did not go to a formal midwifery school, but she used to deliver people in the neighborhood. And I must be exact, on Center Street. She would deliver you, cleanse you, and most of the babies were named after her, Matilda. But she was not lettered. It was after some time her cousin, who was in the medical profession, a nurse practitioner, Auntie Justina, also peace be to her, she said, look, Matilda, you're doing all these things here. Why don't you go to TNIMA? Can you imagine my grandmother was not lettered? And go and perfect yourself in the skills of midwifery and come out. And she and her sister went, and she became the dukes of that class. So whenever they had complicated cases at maternity center where the veteran father comes from, they were sent for my grandmother on Center Street. The ambulance would come running. Woo, 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 woo. And then my grandmother would go and then would deliver that patient. I recall she had this country tube. It is made from pumpkin, I think, something. And she would just pump that patient. And then she said in 10 minutes, the patient would deliver. And exactly 10 minutes, the patient delivers. And this is why I was asking Pat, why is it that with her practice, the fact that they know how to be a Sangoman, the fact that they know how to be a midwifery, the fact that they know how to have all of these various talents, why cannot South Africa encourage? Because health is about wellness. That has nothing, no shortcut definition. When your health is compromised, the next thing your parents think about, the next thing your wife thinks about, your husband thinks about, is wellness. And so, penicillin, for instance, and all of these other drugs, they were gathered from African trees. They were gathered from African trees. So that being the case, there shouldn't be bottlenecks here, bottlenecks there, and say this is a Western practice. Because the entire Western medicine came from Africa. The entire Western medicine came from Africa. I just forgot the guy who started with the medicine. And then the white man just took it up and then started saying it was Aristotle or Socrates or one of these people. So I'd like to encourage you, Pat, to push this thing further. Because the world is now a global village. The globalness of this village makes it a fierce urgency, or creates a fierce urgency, that there is a harmony, there is a balance, there is a complement that brings in or bring on board your expertise and those of the medical profession. So I just drew in my grandmother to bring on board, to bring to light that people who are unlettered or lettered can also provide some benefits for mankind. And such a person is like you. So I encourage you to just push that, keep on pushing. And they say PUSH, push until something happens. So that would be my encouragement to you, to keep on pushing until something happens. And then Africans will be recognized.
Thank you.
You want to respond, Madam Walker?
No, that's my dream, and I wish I could. I'll do that, inshallah.
I thought I saw Zaza on the screen, but I think he dropped in. Okay, so let me ask my own question to you, Madam Pat. I think in the Liberian we'll call you Pat. I want to come back to this issue of collaboration, because there is so much talent, there's so much skills that is on the sideline in Africa that we can bring on board, mainstream it, and we can start to look inward to try to help ourselves on some of the dependency that we are so much accustomed to. We're talking a lot of stuff here that is so beneficial to the greater African, society. But you are not affecting, even you're affecting less than 5% of the African society with your skills and knowledge. And that is not fair to the continent.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. So, and you said in South Africa, you'll have this organization, and you talk about that a little bit, but I want to push you on this. You are on a Liberian platform now, all the way in West Africa, in America, talking to Liberians in West Africa. You're talking to Liberians in America. And so you are expanding your network, which is great. Can you tell us if there is any effort on your part and on the part of your organization that you are part of in South Africa to collaborate, to expand, to create the network? I mean, you know the importance of it. And you know why we're not doing this. But you also provide the solutions here earlier. Can you use that solution to bring all these herbalists, give us a one African herbalist agency, a society that all our herbalists can be a member of, so that we can benefit from your great skills?
I will try my best. I will do my best.
Okay, all right. That's just great. That is great. So we just got joined by one of our fellow panelists, Mr. Zaza. Mr. Zaza, we are privileged to have Madam Namsa Patricia
Walker
from South Africa. She's a herbalist. She's a nurse practitioner, and she's been talking to us about what she's doing there, and the collaboration between the Western medicine and our traditional herbal practice. And so the discussion has been very, very great. So welcome to the show. You want to introduce yourself to her before we move on?
Thank you so much. I'm not muted yet. As always, a pleasure to share platform with great people like you, Madam Welcome, the veteran, Mr. Smith, Mr. Numbo. I see Mr. Nipe. I see Madam Claudia Emotions Smith. Am I right? Yeah. So I'm sorry, the screen is a little bit small. So yeah, I'm liking it. So it's a pleasure to be on the platform with you, and I'm always grateful for this platform because I'm sure without the platform, I may not have ever been opportune to sit in the same space with you. So it's a pleasure to share it with you. Thank you, Madam. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm late. My little girl here, I've been sick since last week, Monday. We took her to the hospital to say she had flu, but she hasn't been able to recover. I took her out last night, spent the night to the clinic, to the hospital, excuse me. From the hospital, straight to class, from class, then I have to do other things. So by the time I got there, it was too late. I'm sorry for being very late.
Sorry.
But when it comes to what you are talking about, I am very much interested, and I'm a testimony. In 2018, I came down, and specifically 2021, when I went to the hospital, and after some medical procedure, I went by for checkup and said, "Oh, you got this, you got that, And being a researcher, I started to do research, and I came across some Asian stuff that they got online, the black garlic. I can tell you, I started taking that black garlic. After 3 months, when I went back, the doctor looked at me and asked me, "Can you exercise?" I said, "Yes," but I can tell you no lie. I can't even walk from my bench to the center of the bed. I just sit down and sleep because my body was hurting, Although I used to walk around, but I mean, like, I was not exercising. That's the point. But it was that thing that helped me, and the doctor looked at me and said, "You are doing well. Thank you. Continue exercising." Where the routine was, after eating, I should exercise 30 minutes before I sit down, to avoid the expansion of the cholesterol, the diabetes, and everything. They gave me a handful of medications, and I'm not patient to be taking medication, so I wanted something to be eating. And I discovered this, seasoning, black garlic seasoning, and I ate that thing for months. Went back to the hospital, and the said, "You good? You don't need any medication." So I'm a living testimony. I'm living in America, but I can tell you, it was that black garlic that got me today, and I'm moving. It's important, for people to get people like you. If I came the time to take it off the market, because I begin like an ambassador, I will avatar snake sharing the error, and people are buying it. So it came the time to take it off the market. So we need people like you now that you are still around. Please help to teach us. One of the reasons that African culture is dying down is that we lack the ability to teach, to spread what we know. If the women know how to go on the move, you will teach people how to go on the move. You will not be the only person going on the move. If you go to they get astronauts, they go on the moon every time. If you go to get astronauts and make bomb, one person just started it. So I really love to see you expanding your horizon. Get out of South Africa, come to Liberia. Today you're on the radio with us. Please don't stay on the radio. We want to see you in person. Come and get off. That I will join you. If we can have a school. We have them in Africa. They call them, how do you say, the traditional culture, whatever they call them. So I just want to.
Mr. Zaza, you know what? So you're talking, there's something that hit me. I think what we can do is to connect Patricia with the university, with Mr. Boko and the school of the medical school at the university.
Yeah, how do you call it? The school of nursing. Yes,
the school of nursing, and see how she can collaborate with them, and maybe they can invite her down, and she can be in the studio at within Zwedru while we talk to her there. That we can do. We're going to do that. We're definitely going to do that.
And let me to Mr. Wright. We also have the regional midwifery school right there in Zwedru too.
Yes, that's true. Yes. For the entire Southeast. That's true. Yeah. So, Madam Patricia, we're going to do that. We're going to connect you with the university. The presidents usually come on the show too. but we will get your information and then connect you with the university, and so you can start to collaborate with them and build that network. Because like
Okay.
Mr. Zaza said, we don't just want you on the radio, we want you in person in the country.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem.
What we're going
But
to talk.
Mr. Zaza, if I may just ask a question. You mentioned about black garlic. What is that black garlic used for?
The black garlic, they got the seasoning. It's like so you got the seasoning sauce.
Mhm.
That's how it looks like. It's just seasoning. You just put it on your food and eat it.
It's a purple.
What is it used for?
It's a purple garlic
It
or
has-
black garlic.
Okay, it has 6.
What is the medicinal benefit? What is the medicinal benefit?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It has 6 medical benefits according to
Yeah.
information that I read about it. It's antioxidant. That is it's against aging. You can't grow, even though
But you don't know why you need antioxidant.
they say it got antioxidant. Antioxidant, I want to say according to Dana, is you can't get old when you're eating it. One. It also it's good for the heart.
Mhm.
Yeah, good for heart. It also fight cholesterol. It fight diabetes. So I think about 6 different ones. I'll find the list and share with you. So 6 different ones. And when I started taking it, I was diagnosed of cholesterol, high cholesterol, and I was pre-diabetic. But like I said, after 3 months when I went back, they took me off all the medication. I no longer take them.
Mr. Zaza,
Yeah.
I have all those issues. And
Let me get it and bring it. Joke.
I mean, and I use not a black garlic, but I use even onion that is purple, cabbage that is purple, and all the purple things. And that's what I use. But for our guest tonight, we have a major issue in Africa, affecting Africa. What can the African heroes do to save Africa? Number one is Ebola. That's my question.
Can you see the screen?
We see some Google search screen or
That's your black garlic right there. For those of you who want to
No,
know black
no,
garlic.
Mr. Wright.
No, but I'm asking the guest a question.
Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
Say black garlic seasoning. Our seasoning, you see it. They're gonna just a black garlic clove.
He was trying to show us a jar or some kind of cylinder.
Yeah, I will show you if you bring it back, you bring behind the screen, I'll show it to you.
Okay. Let me bring it back. Let me put it one down there.
So here's the black garlic.
So what happened to my question, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Nubo, your question on comment. We're just going to show the black garlic. We'll go back to the guest. She'll answer your question.
Black garlic seasoning powder. You seen
Yeah.
it? Black garlic powder seasoning. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's an ordinary, the seasoning pepper and seasoning something.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can put it in the food and eat it.
Okay. That's good.
It's so Amazon for $16.
Black
Okay.
pepper can do that too.
All right. What's the question to Madam Pat, Mr. Nubo?
I'm saying the major problem we have in Africa that kill thousands of people in my homeland, Liberia, in 2014 is Ebola. Do we have a handle or a medicine about Ebola? Because if we try to get you to Grande there, I will try to get you to the Southeastern University called Tufman University. And they have the health science there too. And my problem was when America sent all these Cuban doctors during the Ebola, I wanted for them to build laboratories at the various universities. But that was not their formula. So traditionally, do we have anything to fight Ebola?
Unfortunately, I haven't researched that one.
Please
And I don't think we have here in South Africa, but
okay.
I will research it and hear about it. But I haven't researched it.
Okay.
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 And another thing, other diseases here in South Africa, for example, they are called with other names. So those are the things that I need to. Maybe the disease that is called Ebola, there it's called with another name here. So I haven't researched that one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. But Ebola is nearby in the Congo. And even the creek in the Congo called Ebola, that disease was named after the creek. And it killed thousands of people in 2014 in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and what have you. And I think it's like Corona. When you think it is gone,
and then it comes back
knocking at your door. So no, I feel that you have to have a lot of people working with you across Africa, and your heads, or your talk, all hands on deck, and see how you can solve the problem. I heard a music before that said Africa is shaped like a question mark, and Africans have the answers.
How's the answer?
Have the answer. So I want for all of you, when you put all your knowledge together, all the herbs together, it can defeat the herbs from the Western world. So no, I want for you people to look at that seriously.
I will.
And we are serious. When we are talking about Liberia, we are very serious. You need to appear there, and we will question you, like we'll question you right here. We'll question you in Dreadlock. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Luba. Let's go. Let's go to. Let's go to.
I just wanted to bring.
Let this Zaza I can come up to you, Mr. Smith. Zaza, you're muted.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you. Yeah. So thank you, madam. So my question has to do with I think like what Mr. Wright was saying when I entered. I don't know if it was a question or whether he responded to him. But I want to make it like a question. Is it possible, with the knowledge you have, to form a coalition with others from around the world, especially Africa?
Yes, it's possible.
Okay, I heard Mr. Wright talking about it. I don't know if he answered. So If that is, have you tried it before or you thinking about it? That's the main reason that I asked, please.
No, I didn't try it before. It's only that I tried to be involved in the coalition here in South Africa, with the aim of forming a controlling body, the council.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And if I may ask, Pat, I've given you the name Pat. Now we'll not be calling you Patricia, because in Liberia we are used to calling Patricia Pat. How long have you been at Sangoma?
I've been at Sangoma since 1987.
Oh, wow.
Oh. So now you can see the wealth of knowledge that you have.
That's
You
institution.
can understand where you are placed in the health sector. And that's why we keep Mr. Zaza was not on the show when I was encouraging you to see how you can harness all of the expertise at your disposal and bring and incorporate others in Africa, so that like Mr. Nubo said, Africa has the answer. It was one of our presidents, Edwin Barclay, who said, Africa is shaped like a question mark, but Africa has the answer. And secondly, you have, if not all of the answers, you do have some answers in health-related matter.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay. So that you still, if you got, that you done?
Yes, I think she said she I heard her answering. She said if possible. That was a major thing I was asking her. She had tried it. She said she hasn't tried it, and I think you encouraged her before, so I don't need to be repetitive.
Yeah.
I know you said it, so
yeah.
That's it. Thank you for giving me the time.
Okay, thank you. Well, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, you wanted to ask something. Where are you? Okay. Claudia, you got question, comment?
Yes, I do. You've been in the field of practice for a very long time, and I recall you saying that you're not really into spiritual healing. My question to you is it real? Is it even real? I mean, is that the reason why you don't want to get into spiritual healing, because you don't really have confidence in it? You believe the herb is more efficient and effective than what we believe in the mind and in the spiritual aspect?
I am in spiritual healing because I do cleansing, I do rituals, I do dancing to evoke the spirits. So I am in spiritual healing. I didn't say I'm not. I am in spirit, but you know, with Sangomas, what they do, they don't only use herbs to heal. They also cleanse the people. Maybe somebody has lost her family, so you need to take her either to the sea or to the river to go and cleanse her. There are herbs, special herbs that are used to cleanse the people. Maybe, for example, people who get abortions frequently, we do take them for cleansing, because this causes them to struggle in life. Maybe financially, maybe work-wise, they won't get the work, or maybe they will have bad luck. So there is a need for you to take them to the river or to the sea or to the falls to go and cleanse them. And the way that you're going to cleanse them, the place that you're going to cleanse them is going to be shown by the ancestors, because you have to pasha, you have to pray to pasha, and then you have to also to fast, so that you are shown where to go. You don't just take the person there. You have to go to be told where to go. So I don't use herbs only.
Okay. Okay, I'm happy that you said that. So it has a lot to do with being spiritually connected to our ancestors, because you said the ancestors can get angry, they can get vexed if someone overdoses or you give too much herbs, or too much
potion. Maybe you use
so what is
medication.
Okay, so
Hello.
what is your stand now? This is more of a personal question. Being a spiritual healer and being someone that probably everybody's afraid of because you know everything. You know how to you know how to like literally like control people. You know their health, their train of thought, the way they think, the way they believe. So, what's your personal life like? I mean, is your life good? Are you controlling your life with these herbs? Are you controlling your family with these potions and these spiritual rituals?
No, you don't control your family with portions. You know, when you are a traditional healer, your family falls in because they also have to recognize your gift because we regard it as a gift. And another thing, people don't get afraid of us because people now what they want it's more herbal medication than the biomedical medication. In so much that some of them they use spices. Most of them there are people that just live on spices. They do spices. If he's got blood pressure, he will have a concoction of spices. If he's got diabetes, a concoction of spices. If he's got kidney problem, a concoction of spices. So people now before they didn't recognize, but now they recognize the importance of herbal medicine more than the biomedical medicines because they saw the complication, especially after the COVID story. People saw the complications of the medications of the vaccine and the medications of COVID medications. So my life is a simple life because there are times when my ancestors don't want me to be roaming around. They need me to sit at home and listen to their messages. And sometimes when I go to town, I will go to town for that particular thing and then come back because the effect of I will say the negative instincts on the people that I meet, it makes me sick. Sometimes I get headaches, sometimes I get dizzy. So I have to come back home and revamp my energies again. But
Okay, that's good. Now, this question.
With the herbs, I don't control my
That's good. I
family.
understand. I'm really interested in this spiritual stuff because you just said that in your home, where you are right now, that's where you really have more communication and more safe time with your ancestors. So when it
And
comes
there is a
to educating
and there is a
and sharing your
and there is
herbs and your potions and even being on this radio program, even being on our show right now, did your ancestors also tell you which direction to take, what's right and what's wrong? If the message of
I asked my ancestors for permission to be in this program before the program started. And whenever maybe I get lost, I use the sage. The people call it sage, but we call it impeppo. I burn them impeppo and talk to them. And whenever they are around, I can feel them. In my body, I can feel them. In my mind, I can feel them.
Okay.
Thank you. So we're not Veteran Smith is not back. Okay, he's back. Veteran Smith, you want to ask a question?
Wait.
Okay, Claudia, you want to come back?
I want to come back.
Yeah, I want to come back because this is heavy. You know, Liberian man say it's heavy. This is heavy. All right. So, as Doctor, as she stated, she had to talk to the ancestors to know more. To get direction for our show, and maybe I wanted to know maybe there was a connection somewhere with maybe one of us on the show that your ancestors maybe wanted to speak through us. That's why I wanted to ask: is there anything you want to say to me or or any of us? Because we're about to close, and I'm probably about to get a question. So I just want to know: do you have that connection as well?
No, I didn't get any connection because I didn't ask for connection. I just asked permission to be in this. You know, with your ancestors, you need to be specific. You can't ask for everything. You just ask for that specific thing at that specific time. So I requested that they allow me so that I don't get any complications when I'm here.
Okay.
All right, go to Veteran
Because
Smith.
if I don't ask the permission, even the phone might glitch and I won't be able to communicate with you guys.
Maybe I should come in before Veteran Smith.
No, Veteran Smith, I've been waiting. He has been asking a while.
My stop is short. Veteran Smith will take the whole 9 yards.
Mr. Nubo, let's give Veteran Smith a chance to ask a question.
Okay.
Mine is to become Mr. Nubo ask a question about Ebola. South Africa is one of the few countries that when all these natural all these viruses and were infecting like Ebola, like they have equipped one of the best laboratory in Africa that can solve most of these medication. So it's not but traditional medicine. This is just Ebola. Since the question was about Ebola, that's why I wanted to come in. They have all these medication, whether Ebola, what's the other thing that affected us? All the natural something that affected us. South Africa produced it. They have one of the best pharmaceutical that can supply Africa. They are right there. So that's what I wanted to comment on, different from traditional medicine. They're right in South Africa produced. And the reason why that is necessary, because anytime there come an outbreak in the world today, the pharmaceutical or the laboratory something is built already in South Africa that can supply Africa. So that's why I wanted to respond to Mr. Numo's question earlier.
Okay.
So my only question I will ask now, because it will respond to Mr. Numo's question. My question I want to ask, all the knowledge that you have given us today, if people want to contact you, how do they contact you?
They can contact me via my WhatsApp or via my email. My email. I will send you, Mr. Smith, the email. Then you can distribute it.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Have you finished? Have you finished talking all the topics, all the things you wanted to give us today? Are you feeling comfortable that you have given it to us, or there are some left you want to share?
No, I'll finish them. The others will be for the next presentation. Because I wanted to dwell much about the way that traditional healers diagnose patients. How do they diagnose them?
Okay, so let's do this. Can we get her back on Saturday? Saturday, can we reschedule for Saturday?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, great. So we can reschedule for Saturday, and maybe, in fact, we'll try to get the university people to come in and kind of listen to the program too and see. Okay, so Numo, let's get your question.
Well, she has said a whole lot, and I identify with what she has said. And I also want for her to take few steps back to look at those who are called spiritually, to look at Ebola, look at corona, look at malaria. What can we the Africans traditionally can do for these things here. The Western world came and used DDT and got rid of the mosquito that causes malaria. After that, they started using it for agricultural purposes. And when it got to Africa, they say we had mosquitoes that were resistant to DDT. That's why we still have malaria in the third world. So these are the things that you, the Africans healers, need to concentrate on. I mean, if I can be in Monrovia and impregnate my wife in Maryland County, 500 miles away, I know you people can find that answer. As I was saying, that Africa is shaped like a question mark, and Africans have the answer. So you and your people need to go back on the drawing board and find solution to our problems. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Your question was more than Veteran Smith question.
What are you talking about?
The man say a question is the shortest. I shorter question. You listen to me.
That's such a question. Ever.
Okay. So, guys,
actually, it was a statement.
It was a statement, actually, yes. So, Pat, we got 5 minutes to go. So, I wanna turn the floor over to you now, to give us your overview of the show, and then give us your parting comment, and then we'll reconnect with you again on Saturday to begin the whole process all over again.
Okay. In my idea, I think the show is very good.
Thank you.
And it's thought-provoking and knowledgeable.
Thank you.
And I would think that maybe if it continues, it's going to open many doors of knowledge, and it is going to assist us with knowledge that we share. It should be like not a one way, but a two-way sharing. And I am glad that I've been part of this discussion, because there are things that I have learned also, and there are things that I still need to learn from this discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And as your host, I want to say thank you for giving us your time. And you were here for the rest of the whole show, 3 hours. I was called to call me and said, "Oh, the guest is on the show." I'm on my way from work. I'm like, "Really? That's a very distant guest." So I want to really thank you. I'm sorry,
and Mr. Wright, what you don't know, what she have done. The time difference between here and South Africa about 6 or 8 hours. Am I right?
Yeah.
And she stay up answering the question and being no hesitancy. I won't go to bed.
Right.
That's a quality of someone who want to give back to humanity in the African spirit. Our ancestor look at using us to get to us. So want to commend you for taking. Saturday would be much earlier, but to see the time you sort of be sleeping now. I don't know whether you're working tomorrow.
No, I'm not working tomorrow. And another thing, I don't sleep early.
But
let me, if I may come in.
She was saying something. Let her finish, please.
If we will have her
I
on
say I don't sleep early.
3 o'clock our time.
Let her finish, then we will come out to you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Madam Patricia.
I say another thing, I don't sleep early. By this time, maybe I'm still awake. Because the problem, if I sleep early, I wake up at about 2 or 3. So I
Uh-huh.
delay my sleeping.
I see.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
Mm.
If I may now come in,
Yeah,
can
it's
I come in now?
almost 2.
Yeah, Mr. Nippy, come in after. We'll go to Mr. Nubo. Okay, come in.
Brad, I want to take my hat off to you for your practice, which I think is multiple. You are a Sagoman, you are a homeopathic, you are a nice practitioner, midwife, etc., etc. In my parting comment, I will note that given your expertise, that you please consider working in close collaboration with other Africans, such that give you a handle on how you African scientists, I don't want to use the word sarcoma or herbalist or what have you, you African scientists can harness your expertise such that put you on the front burner of African medicine, because what I think I understand from these medication from the white man is that they're looking for the magic dollar. They're not looking for healing. And Mr. Zazak was on point when he said he has been visiting hospital, going this place, going that place. And being a researcher, he decided to explore the possibility of having healing from this garlic, black garlic season. And thankfully, he is now well. So garlic is a medicine, has some good medicinal properties, and I will encourage you to please do your best. Explore the possibility of bringing in more African scientists so that we can have our own medication for the complex problems that my humanity is faced with. So thank you for coming on the show. May God reward you. And that's my part. Those are my parting comments.
Thank you, Mr. Nippet. Let's go to Mr. Nubo.
Okay, thank you very much. I've been to South Africa maybe 5 times. I've been to Pulanga, I've been to Pretoria, I've been to Johannesburg, I've been to Cape Town. And I learned that there is a place in South Africa that has the lowest cancer risk in the whole world because it has soursop. I mean, that's through my research. But I'm here to make my parting comment that we are happy we have you, and we are happy that there is a prospect for us learning from you, for us learning our traditional or spiritual medicine. And we want this to be expanded all over the continent. And we can what wrong with having Africa Sagoma organization. We can have that, and we can find resources for this to be supported, and we can create documents when I have malaria through the Sagoma. What I need to do? When I have cancer, when I have blood pressure, etc., etc. And that would be great. Africa Sagoma Association or you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Nugo. Let's go to Mrs. Zaza.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Wright, and thanks to everyone on the show as always. I feel honored to share the platform with you. Thank you for coming, madam. It's a pleasure to have you from all the way to Africa. Right now it's 4 minutes after 2 of Africa, and you're still up. Thank you for honoring us. Thank you for giving us your time with all this wisdom and knowledge that you have. Some people now want to come on platform like this. They want to go to BBC and where people will see them. But the fact that you are willing to even talk to us, I really honor you for that. Thank you so much. And like we said, that's our request. Please help us share the knowledge. We don't want to just read about it tomorrow. Oh, the one when she were around. No, we want to feel it. We want to have a part of it. Please, we're really, really welcome if you start to think that way. Maybe some of us will come see you. We'll be happy to meet you. But thank you so much for being with us today. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for the time.
Thank you, Mrs. Zaza. Madam Claudia.
Appreciate your being on our program. You've put more questions in me than I actually was supposed to have. So I'm so happy you'll be here on Saturday. Because I know that your country battles with HIV and AIDS at a very high rate and rape. And it will be interesting to enforce that doesn't happen traditionally. So I appreciate you being on the program.
Thank you. I will not turn it over to you, Madam Pat, to finally give us your parting comments.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for giving me the platform. I really appreciate it. It's been nice sharing the information. Hope we'll go forward and progress to a better informant. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pat. And we look forward to having you on Saturday. I know the veteran Smith is going to coordinate that to make sure that you are back on Saturday. And we'll look forward to having you again. At this point, I want to say thank you and have a great night. Thank you for being part of the show tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, fellow panelists, the time is 12:07 in Liberia, and it's 8:07 here, and that's all the time we have. Mr. Wulu has been in the studio for the last 3 hours. You can see already he's sleeping. We're gonna let him go, and I don't want to keep him for the next even 1 second. So I want to thank you to every one of you. Thanks for being here, and I see you back at tomorrow same time on the same dial.
Mr. Wright, before you leave, the thing I sent to you, is it put on the screen for just here? You don't have to say anything else, please. If it's possible, if not, we can go. No problem.
What is that? What is that? Is that
the sing Gaelic you're trying to share?
Oh, the sing Gaelic? Okay, hold on 1 second.
Maybe you put on the screen so people see. I'm sorry if you don't. We can go. No problem.
Okay, I just seen it. All right, well, somebody keep talking now. Can be so until I get it.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, let me just say thanks to everyone. I'm sorry for.
And can we
Yeah. Go ahead.
can we get a listing of what she said would be good to be drinking every day? Maybe
Who?
for someone to articulate and write down the list of herbs she recommended.
Or
Is
to be drinking every day. Drinking what now?
Hey, just just the glow,
Claudie, Claudie, you rename yourself as Claudie. You gave yourself you acted like Tier 1 Gonglo. You acted like Tier 1 Gonglo. Tier 1 Gonglo is Tier 1 WAN. But because he played with the crew guys named him Tier 1. And yet you here name yourself Claudie. That crew name there. So
emotion is my name.
Go ahead and explain what the
But I just want to enlighten you. Emotion is my name, but Claudie is more personal. And since I respect all of you so much, Claudie, my name is also, like I said, a name that my family uses and people that I love so much. So I decided to be more caring and loving than emotional and emotion. So I'm trying to put that name aside one side.
Okay,
so Claudie is preferable. That's my name.
And I want to thank you very much for coming up with that, because I thought you were Claudia. So since you say Claudie in crew, the vernacular means the town's mother.
Yes.
The town's mother, Claudie. So if that's what the
thank you, Papa.
Yeah, that. I mean, you are our mother on this show. Yeah.
No.
Well, I have to go now because I'm in a parked position. And I want to thank you all and those in the radio land. And thank you, Claudie, for being
Before
the only female.
Here's an image that Mr. Zaza wants to share with us.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. But I want to thank all of you and thank Claudia and those in the radio land. And you want me to simplify what you have talked about so that I can do that?
Please.
All right. Our people today, with some woman were on our show. She come from way South Africa. The women get 4 positions of the earth, of this world. They say North, South, East, and West Africa. We Liberia people, we live in West Africa. But the woman came from the end. The end. Just you get the hair, then you get the feet. She come from the feet of Africa. And she know plenty of things. She not like some people that know one thing. She not in the witch business. So you can't say we bring witch person on the show. She ain't the one that want to make you to be all right. When you say your hair hurting you, for you to go, not to go take fancy or fancy that or the aspirin. The guy that can live in the bush. So Patricia is like a person who go to the bush and pick leaf. And she can take the leaf here and make some in powder, make some in water like our people used to do. And when you drink that leaf there, you'll be all right. So she was with us today. She coming back on Saturday. Saturday, I want all of you to please open your radio. Open your radio so you can hear what a woman can do. She not wish woman. She not a mountain, you know. She's a woman who can fix medicine for you to drink, for you to rub on your skin, so you can be all right. So
She
that
is
what
not
we'll talk today.
She is not Kotamo.
Yeah, she now and the man would have put the collar in the fire and can't put it on your hand. They say the woman follow the man follow my woman, all those kind of thing there. She not body. She not body. She not Juro. She is a person who know the leave. But how only leave as she know, when you crazy, she can help you. You can get better. When you cannot born baby, and your husband every day can't say, oh, John, just making no in the hall yet. Your mother-in-law can, oh, tap it. The children here, they're doing plenty. No. She can make you get baby. And plenty other things she can do. So we tell her thank you today. And she coming back because she love the Liberia people. She like us. So maybe one day you hear she come to Liberia, and Mr. Nubo will then bring her in to Kepama or to Grand Jide. Mr. Zaza will do the same. So we thank you for listening to our friend, the woman from South Africa. The thing what she do, they call it Sangoma. In now which business is for healing, to make people get better. So I thank you for today, for listening to our station. I don't agree with everything you say. That's why they say I beg to differ. No, they want what you say. I don't agree to everything what you say. I got my own thing to say too. So that's why you see this show here, and now that you put this spoon in your mouth to be eating. This show, that your show. This show here is for you. So when we come up, please get to your radio. Leave the spoon business about your stomach. You want to eat. Leave the spoon business alone. Not everything everybody says you can just be the redhead lazy, then you carry your head up and down. Yeah, we'll do do it. They show you that I'm redhead lazy show. They show you tell you say no. They want what you say. That's the way I see you. You see, so we balance this thing here, our own that balance, our own that to come and say, oh, the person do the one, the person do the one, the person do the one here. When we know that the other people not clean, and we ourselves we're not clean. So we don't do that because we're not clean people. We get our own shock way. Small, but we can say, I don't agree with you. All the things what you talk, so I don't agree. Listen to my own side too, so that what this show is about. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nippet. Thank you, Mr. Nippet. As always, you are always a value added.
That's great.
And we appreciate that so much, sir. Thank you. Fellows, panelists, at this time, is all the time we have, and look back.
Okay.
See you tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Peace.
Mr. Wulu, take it away, sir. Wow.
And the next time Mr. Nippet does not give the
I'm sorry. Quick one. So it's
next
on.
time, no. Let me
Mr. I'll mute him. I'll mute him. I will mute you. I will mute you. You're not gonna mute you.
But you're the controller now.
We got Mr. Fromoyan coming tomorrow, my people. Mr. Fromoyan will be here tomorrow. He'll be here for at least an hour.
Okay, thank you.
James Fromoyan.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
The next time, Mr. Nippy, even tomorrow, he does not give the proper English. Even tomorrow, you don't allow him, you the co-host, and whoever the host is, you will be expelled from here.
Okay.
Oh. But I thought the proper English. That's why the people clapping.
No. You gotta speak like or somebody from West Point or Waterside.
But that's what I did.
That's what you did. I said the next time you don't do it, you are not allowed to do it. The host and the co-host will be expelled.
Oh, okay. He said just in case you did, if you don't do it, okay. Well, you always do it.
Allow you to do that.
I hear you now. I will do it.
You will always do it. All right, gentlemen. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me start looking for a show. Let can't end it.
Yeah. Wulu, come on. We gotta go. We're going.
No, we don't leave the play empty. Let him come. If you say
They come and end the show.
Mr. Wulu.
I see Sekou
you let him go home.
No, he's dead. The man probably doing his nature call.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, he's here. Okay, thank you.
The man waking up.
Good night.
The man is like,
Good night, Mr. Ulu. Good night. God bless you.
the man is like Joe Boaka. He just woke up.
Oh, my people, you're coming. You remember Mr. Zaza Togo?
Good night.
I know.
All right, guys. See ya.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.